Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? I thought we'd work with crystals today. My cat seems to want to jump on this, which I'm not going to allow. So let's start with celestite. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. This is what I garner from this as the closest match. Are you ready to transform your reality into one of joy, health, and prosperity? Allow the violet flame to elevate your consciousness and open your self-transformation. Strive for personal excellence to be the best you can be. Choose your words carefully to communicate your thoughts to others without fault and blame. That is one of the most wonderful things we can do if we're behaving diplomatically and peaceably. We're not out there pointing fingers and telling people what's wrong with them, right? We're just taking care of ourselves and transforming our reality by having wonderful thoughts about us, our life, and our capabilities. For instance, as soon as I woke up today, I'm pretty weird in that I wake up pretty happy because I have cats doing weird things and I love my job. I love where I live. I love spring. So for the most part, unless somebody like in my family or friendship group is unwell or something is taxing or pressing, I change my mindset the second I wake up to, hooray, I'm going to have wonderful coffee, I'm going to go for a walk. And I reprogram myself not to have like bursts of cortisol and make all these lists. In fact, I do the opposite. Do you guys ever get like overwhelmed by decision-making processes? I think I've mellowed out so much and my life is so much better because I decided not to make so many decisions. It's as simple as that. We don't need to make so many damn decisions. We don't need to decide everything for tomorrow, next week, next year. And the moment we wake up, I make one decision. I'm going to speak to myself and audibly say out loud, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take it easy. I don't have to decide right now, right? And then what happens? Something just gets in its little parachute, the answer, and it lands peaceably in our laps because we're not pressurizing ourselves. Decide not to decide because our ego will take over. Everything will try to get on this locomotion of more, right? So that means more decisions. You ever ask, like bring a kid out, even an adult, doesn't even matter at that rate, to a restaurant that has like 50 pages, like a diner menu, you get stressed about it. It's so much decision making and then you have fear of missing out. In fact, it's scientifically proven the more options you give somebody, the less faith they have in their choice due to the fact they think all these other options might have been better. That's why I like, if I was doing something when my kids were little, I'm not like, would you like, here's a list of 80 boxes of cereal or treats. I'd be like, you can have Lucky Charms, you can have, Apple Jacks or whatever. End of story. So decide not to decide, especially if you feel like it's making you a little kooky and it's putting you on edge. Just be like, I don't have to decide this right now. Give yourself rest. Really, the answers show up because we decide we're just going to let them flow and arrive back in due course. Now, I'm loving this next one too. My emotions are balanced. I react to others with an objective and loving way. So that's the pause. I call it the magic pause. Here's the weird thing about psychology. If somebody says something and we haven't taken the time to interpret it correctly and let it lay with us and let the energy kind of seep in and really truly know what we're hearing, we can get reactive. We can be triggered. So we don't even know we're really hearing what we're hearing, especially if it's from somebody we don't particularly like, right? Have you decided someone on the news or someone, like, I feel like if I saw, I don't know, like Bill Cosby's face on the news and he started talking and it was on mute, I would still be kind of like creeped out by it. I would assume he was saying something ridiculous. We make all those assumptions. So just pause and then let yourself feel nice and balanced. That's one of the things I also say when I first wake up is my emotions are balanced. I am calm. I am in no hurry. I have all the time in the world. All is well. I just chill myself out because like anybody else, I can get in the hurry scurry and it doesn't benefit me in any way. Read this great thing yesterday about how when we hurry, that triggers our brain into thinking something's wrong, that we have a lack of time. So then our thoughts don't come in a smooth stream and we tend to take actually more time in preparing. Say you're trying to get out to your car in like 5 minutes and you're trying to put on your shoes and find your keys. You make more complicated steps getting you out the door than you would if you were in that mindset I have all the time in the world and just work in a smooth streamline, right? You ever see people, we all do this when we're driving too, like we get pissed off because the lights turn red, or that some granny's trying to cross the street and we're like ready to just run her down. It's like, just take a breath. There is time. So I love this. Do you often feel inspired? Are you using your inner guidance to follow your own sacred path? You are an instrument and a channel of knowledge and wisdom. Use this wisdom as you travel forward in your daily life to create, to write, or to do anything that you want. Your potential is unlimited. I love to remind myself of this. I look around and I will leave a lot of my resources and supplies around so I can just like have an idea pop in my head. Oh yeah, painting would be nice. Oh, jewelry making. Yes, organize my cards, do a read, whatever it is. Once you decide that a creative bent is on its way, give yourself permission and take the to-do list off the table, because we'll always have laundry, we'll always have, whatever, got to clean the bathroom, all of that. But creative freedom and losing yourself in that beautiful, whatever, colors, sewing, that imagination and creative world is so healing and so healthy. So allow for that. It's really going to benefit you. I feel like all tension melts away when I'm doing something that I creatively love. 100%. When I'm making jewelry, my mind is not on, oh, I wonder about that tax bill or whatever. It just isn't. It's about the colors and the form and the beauty of it all. So let yourself be immersed in that and, be able to just be free of all the constraints. But I loved that thing because I was thinking, and talk about the universe being a crazy, crazy deliverer of the right messages. I was thinking right when I woke up that I'm going to decide not to decide, because all of a sudden my brain was like, oh, you should. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just going to have coffee and decide not to decide. Then I put on Gregory and he starts talking about decisions and how people, can drive themselves around the bend trying to overdo that. It's our body's way, of trying to, keep us safe and keep us whatever. But oftentimes it's not necessary. It's not necessary to decide what's going on later in the day, make those decisions right there. Just put out there, I am going to, when I'm ready, I'll call the shots. That's it. It's as simple as that. Alleviate all that pressure. Enjoy your day, enjoy your time. Do something creative. Say something really nice to yourself right now. Like, you're awesome. You're capable and you're creative and you deserve good things. Then put a little wish out into the universe and let it go and let it float back to you. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go upload love and light. That has been your Daily Pop.